Hi guys, welcome to an unusual episode of Empyrion. And as you can see, I've got a couple of toys and test things here that I've screwed around with. What I've done is I've gone through and selected the various items I would need for a proper base. Strictly a proper level 3 base is what I'm shooting for here. So I did not take anything that was not level 3 or less. I had mentioned that I had wanted to build a base that was for level 3, something I could use like in my Iron Man series or whatever, just different things, and came to the realization that trying to do this in the middle of an active game, I should say, while trying to gather resources and everything is great if I'm trying to build whatever base I'm trying to build, but it's not so great when I've got something specific in mind that I don't have all the parts and pieces I need to build the darn thing with. So I decided to come out here, and I have my my creative world. So you hit O. I thought you hit O. I never remember what the hell I'm supposed to hit. Was it H? There you go. H. Or you just can grab whatever. It's a creative world. If you're not familiar with it, you just simply start a new game in creative. I've used this a couple times just to test different ships or whatever. And basically this episode you can completely skip. This is not part of my Let's Play. But for anyone that was interested, I wanted to be able to do my my little simple starting base. Now, oops, wrong damn button. In case you don't know what I'm doing here, this is page up and page down. You can actually sink the core a bit into the ground. It's cheating to completely bury it. So you got to have some part of it up and showing. And if you move around, it'll pop up. I'm going to actually just kind of start the core because the placement of the base will make all the difference anyway. So this is the core. Oh, you know what I forgot? What was it? H. I gotta remember. I didn't have my weapons. And I do know I had that. We had those sentry guns. There you are. These guys. And I'm just going to give myself... I'll start with 4 for now. So, this base has multiple purposes. Primarily, I need a base that is cheap. Let's see. Let's get the jump pack going. There we go. So I need a base that's cheap to build. Let's see. I'm not real sure how far I want to do this. That's going to give us the room we need. 2, 3. And whatever starting items we need without breaking the bank. So here we are. So I figured it would be a little easier for me to be able to place bricks, move around, do whatever I needed to do. And technically, I guess I could use this guy. I never remember to use this guy. I should use this guy more often. Ooh, that's why I don't use this guy. Jeez, it screws me up. He moves too fast. So I'll just move me for now, because that's what I'm used to. If you've never placed bricks like this before, you just simply hold down your left mouse button, and that'll do like a row, basically like such. Okay, if you wanted to do a whole section, see, I'm going to try and teach myself. It's control. Hold your left control down, and then you can also expand outward as you do this. So I know I don't have unlimited resources, and basically I'm not super good at this. So I'm just going to build the base with this being a front over here. Let's turn the jetpack off. I don't know how much you can hear that or how annoying that may be, but we'll turn that off. And I want to be able to, like I said, do what I need to do to build up walls and stuff. Let's get this guy. I do need this guy after all. So I now know I want to. Oof, he does move too fast for me. And I might resize. Look, already having a problem. Don't right click on it. Ugh, I am so not. That thing really screws me up. He's too fast. So, yeah. If base building isn't your thing, you don't care about it, you don't care how it works, you don't want to see me sit here and make a half a dozen mistakes, feel free to skip this episode, because that's all we're going to do. For those of you that are interested, welcome. Hi. And like I said, the idea of this is strictly as a level 3 base. So I'm not going to have anything in here that, well, that's not supposed to be in here. I'm going to end up moving this core, I think. My thoughts were to kind of have, so we got the doorway coming in here, and I'm going to talk while I do this. I thought about trying to do a speed build or something, but I figured for once I would actually talk. Oh, you know what? I hate. Actually, that'll work. I don't know about textures and all that stuff yet. I haven't done all that. Did I get a door? Did I give myself a door? How did I not give myself a door? Huh. Okay. Wasn't under blocks or anything, was it? Let's get back to my... Yeah, that's bases. Nope, it ain't there. Our stairs are there. Devices. There you go. Not all. Base. Oh, there's a door. And there you go. Unlock level 1. And you know what? We're going to give myself a few of these. Don't know if I'll use them all, but I'm going to give myself a couple. So we'll have him out there. Now, and just out of curiosity, what about lights? Alright, so they're also unlock level 1. So we can even put some lighting in here. How about a switch? Don't know. That I'll have to reserve. I'd like to make a sensor that'll detect when lights show up, but that may not happen. That's different as opposed to the cargo box. Well, we'll just keep the standard cargo box. Alright, so moving on. Let's see. My thought, actually, if we can come up here. Do a landing, I think. Which means this is going to be all wall. And then do the next stair going up. So I wanted to be able to come in and pop upstairs, and this will start into the next level. I think maybe I have to go upstairs one more. Right. Oh, crap. Supposedly you can control day and night cycles. I really do need to learn all the various admin controls. But considering I don't really ever try to cheat, I don't know what any of them are. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, for some reason the control button's going to make it go up. Alright, well, we won't do that then. Huh, weird. So, yeah, I wanted a bit of a two-story structure. Damn it. 3. Just because I want to get some guns on a roof. I want to keep it fairly compact. Actually, I don't know why I'm building all this now, because I might have some regrets how that part's turning out. I might even go smaller, but I think if anything we can find this much in the way of concrete and cement, I would hope. Right? I mean, would make sense to me. This is not a whole lot of concrete. We'll find out when we get all of our stats. See, I got just the main room here. So in this main room, upstairs, I want to put the stuff we're not going to access often. We'll do fuel and whatnot. Downstairs, I'm going to have the constructor. Definitely the food processor. And these are both unlock level 1 constructor, unlock level 3, or unlock level 3 for the food processor. I'm debating about the ventilator. While I want to cut costs, there are games where you need air, as I've shown in my previous Let's Play. The generator and stuff I'm going to put upstairs. Cargo I want downstairs. And then, of course, we'll play with our lights a little bit. Capacitor, I'm going to put all the stuff that we're not using a lot. I actually might move the oxygen stuff down. Try to get that upstairs to see what happens. I want everything kind of close in. See if we put you there, and we can put the food processor here, right? And then stick a carbo box. Here we can even make it look different or store more or whatever. It has options. Ooh, that sticks out a bit much. Oops. Sorry, I'm definitely not one of these. I'm no sponge that knows everything that I need to do. So that ought to be a good-sized cargo box. I like keeping my food processor close. There will not be a refrigerator because there's no point in having a refrigerator. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking I might just move this already. See? See? And utilize this bit of dead space. Kind of tucked away in there. Shit, I might be able to remove this entire back wall. Well, let's see. One of the issues I ran into in my Let's Play, the little base that I had started to build, was I kept getting radiation poisoning, I guess from being too close to the generator. So I want to make sure I can tuck that up into here, and even, actually I was thinking over here, behind another door. So that, one of these days I'll get it. There we are. Oops. And yeah, kind of behind a door so that everything can kind of stay out of the way. That was my thoughts. Actually, I'll probably move the ammo down. I'll definitely the clone down. Alright, primary, let's get the capacitor up here. Generator. And a fuel tank. We can stick the generator. Actually, we can make you now stand up. I don't know whether to do it a back corner or up. We'll just stick you here. And again, I am trying to might even throw the capacitor here too. I am trying to get something simple, but useful, cheap, in a flash. I don't know how else to describe it. Maybe I might make... actually, I'm not going to do anything in regards to having food plots and all that yet, because you don't... Well, I don't think a level 3 food plot you can do just yet anyway. Yeah, I'm going to close my roof. Actually, I should just close the roof in all the way. There. Let us wall that off. If you're bemoaning my lack of building skills, congrats. I never claimed to have any. Matter of fact, I have repeatedly warned people that my building skills absolutely are horrible. Let's put you on this side. Right? So I'll try to paint or something or make it look interesting here in a minute. First, I want to see if it's going to work. I can put the fuel there. So what else do we need? Alright, only one fuel tank. We need an oxygen station and a tank and ammo. Actually, we'll put that downstairs. Clone chamber. I'm going to get rid of these doors and stairs and stuff for the moment. This ventilator. See, the more we add, the more complex things get. So we could put one in the base. Question is, do we need one? Yes, because you know what? We don't ever want this to be totally useless on a arid start. So you know what? I don't know if I've got a neat closet or anything down here. Yeah, I don't really have anything where having a ventilator looks perfectly natural yet. Alright. Alright, that's fine. Clone, which you'll be able to upgrade to a medical later. So that's always a plus. Just stick you here. Oxygen station, good to have next to it. The oxygen tank can go back here along with the ammo. Alright, and then we'll just shove you up top. Alright, then alright, what else? Is there anything? I'll do my solar panel outside, the sentry guns on the roof. Yeah, let's try to get a couple of lights in here. I gotta get a couple lights. And if the sensors allow, you know, if they are going to work with as being a level 3, then we'll be installing some sensors as well. Alright, I'm going to want to see how this looks when it's running. Alright, let's get my final set of stairs to the roof, just in case someone needs roof access. Actually, we should be done with that. No curved step this time. I think we're just going to go... let's see if we can't go straight up from here. And I'll need another door, actually. And back. And back. One there. One here. Okay. That way you've got room. Oh, what am I doing? I should have done another set of stairs, dummy. And there we go. Alright, so, and this will be our roof access. Gonna have to figure out how to close that off. Alright, we'll get back to that in a minute. Sentry guns. I know they work. We saw them in action. I am debating putting more than the two. I want two. So the reason why I want two is because one's just kind of sitting here all by itself, kind of useless. Those drones were coming in pretty hard and heavy, making me think that one's not enough, especially when we get hit by 3 drones. Again, I'm trying to be able to have this resource cheap as possible. As a matter of fact, statistics. See, I'm already at an incredible amount of stone dust, but everything else is really relatively cheap, minor, quick, and that's what we like. So the whole base, we're still level 3, so good to know. Oh. Alright, so got the sun coming up a little bit. Got the 2 sentry guns. Went ahead and placed a door here in the hopes that that would make us airtight. One way to see that, I believe, is hit the debug mode. You know what? Yeah, airtight blocks. There we go. So we look like we're in good shape. Everything looks airtight. So there you go. So I think we can have us a base that'll produce oxygen. Close up the roof access. Let's turn this back off. And most importantly, keep everything at level 3. So there you go. We have an unlock level 3. The biggest thing going on in here is that stone. Oh, I still gotta get the. Wanted to get some solar panels out. I know Promethium, or actually I think it's the small ones we'll have to use just to get things started. I think the idea, as we're keeping things relatively small, God, that is ugly though. Holy shit. Guess we can try to prettify the damn thing. But, anyway. You always want a south facing with your solar panels. Of course, when you place the base, that's what's going to really determine where the south is. See, sun rises in the east, it'll set in the west, and generally take a southern exposure. So, you can take this, oh, here we go, horizontal panels. You know what, actually, now that I think of it, instead of having them on the ground, I bet you it wouldn't go too bad being on a roof. Alright, I just wonder, you know what, alright, just gave me a whole nother idea before we start slapping panels here all over the roof. And that is to raise our sentry guns. Alright, we're definitely going to have to make things look a little prettier. We've really reached the the limits of my abilities. I did warn y'all, I was not good at making pretty. I'm definitely a strictly blocks kind of guy. Alright, so how can we toss these? turn them sideways, so we stick them this way. Alright, I got the stairs there. So if we turn these guys like this, of course there's always an odd number. And there we go. Right? And turn that off. We'll make some kind of base where these two are attached. That's right, we can't stick anything under them, can we? So look at the structural integrity of these, and we're okay. Not sure what I can do different. Not that it's an issue, but for aesthetics, I don't know. There's got to be something we can do different. Let's put this beam. You know what? How about just a small beam here? Right? Maybe that'll just give us kind of the look we need here. Like so. Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna play around with this just a little bit. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to get the corner of that one now. We can't put anything underneath. Well, this has become a whole other dilemma. Yeah, that would look kind of stupid. Alright, I don't know. Let me give some thoughts on this. I'll figure out how to make this look a little better. Maybe I want to keep the corners just for future sentry gun mounts. Might actually throw one more panel over this way, but then I don't know if we'll be able to get up the stairs. Alright, I'll let you know what I come up with right back. Alright guys, I actually ended up doing quite a bit offline. It looks like absolute hell. Yep, it's a big block on the outside. I told you I do boxes a lot. And it's genuinely just a box. I put a little different texturing on here. I wanted to really highlight the haphazard, scrapping for materials type of construction you do when you're brand new on Empyrion, or brand new survivor on the planet. If you look here, this did remain a where am I at? Thought it was main. Am I not? Oh, it must be under statistics. There we go. It's a level 3 base. Alright. And it's a level 3 base with 2 sentry guns. Iron, silicon, copper, pretty low usage for a base. Stone dust, it's a little high with 500. I don't think it's crazy. You're going to get that if you hit any of the ores. Hopefully you'll dig up a good amount of stone dust. You may just have to dig around you to get those rocks. Rocks are everywhere, so that's a pretty easy resource to get. Starts with a 1 cargo box, a 1 ammo, no fridges. We use a food processor, and we have 1 constructor. So when we come in here, you got your my automatic door that's not going to open for me. Thank you very much. What did it do? Turn off? Oh, damn it. So much for the grand entrance. So, I got no battery left, and that's why. Yeah, you see the power is non-existent. Just for demonstration purposes, actually. Come on, dude. While I think of it, let me see. Is this... I'm trying to remember how we do this. Right, Alt O, I think, is how we create a new blueprint. It is. Oh, look at that. No. Save as. So this is a, we'll call this the Cricket Base 3. Alright. So there you go. Alright, this is the Cricket Base 3. I think it's in my blueprint library now. Yep. So there you go. Alright, so it's got the stone dust, silicon, a little bit of copper and iron. Not too, it's actually not horrible. So, in order to demonstrate this, I do want to get some fuel in here. Yeah, sure. Give me 1 second, because I'll show you in a second. Alright, so I went ahead and put some fuel in it, because it's getting dark. We do have solar on top to get things started. So coming in, this is, bare bones, really. You got a constructor immediately to the right. Our cores here, front and center. Here's the food processor. 1 cargo box, 1 small ammo box, your O2 tank, a ventilator should you need it. I decided to go ahead and include it. So that's why we'll have the O2 station and your cloning station. You can upgrade the cloning station later. Also, you can extend out. I went ahead and put glass windows in just for now, just till you got something. It didn't really add anything resource-wise. But got a stairway coming in. Oh. Is this base on? Why aren't my lights turning on? What have I done wrong? Oh, hello. Alright, you're supposed to turn it on and off as I come in and out. Well, I've got a signal, but for the life of me, I'm not sure why it's not quite working. Oh well. I don't know. There's a signal here. If you can figure out why my lights aren't working, feel free to let me know. Or fix it, or whatever. I had it working a minute ago. Up on the second level, this is where you put your fuel in, if you need any fuel. And I got this all well marked off with a glowing, annoying red light because of the generator. And this is also where your capacitor is. Doesn't really affect anything for us. But you get too close to the generator, as you know, you get really overheated and it's not good. So we'll just leave that room kind of off limits. Up on the roof, we don't even have a landing pad. I've got the 4 solar panels that you can see here, and just tucked away up on the roof. And I have 2 sentry guns. Should you desire, you can add 2 more sentry guns. Between the 4 guns, that'll be guaranteed more than enough to take care of anything coming your way. And these are level 3. You've seen it in a test on my Let's Play that they will take down drones. They get a little close for comfort, and I'd highly suggest upgrading to something a bit more substantial, like the cannon. But it is there, and it's a level 3 operating base that you can use as a very early starter base. I'm not sure why my damn light ain't working. Alright, motion sensor. Yeah, I'm in the room. A setup. If you guys never seen a setup on any of this, huh? Sorry, you're not really about to see it now. There it goes. Now it's off. There you go. Huh, that was weird. I guess for whatever reason, the sensor was off. And you come in and the lights turn on. So there you go. I may have to save a new copy. So that's it for now. This is, it's ugly, but it does work. It's a starter base, and that's nothing, else other than to give you a place to go, manufacture stuff in peace, keep your food cold so it doesn't spoil, and give you something to call home to start with. So that's what we'll be doing something similar in my Let's Play. I'm actually going to start deviating now. I promised you I'd build a base. I did. I didn't promise it'd be pretty. As a matter of fact, I got trademark ugly going in here. We can certainly expand this off, and I really thought about making it wider and longer and giving you room for your grow plots and things like that for the future. That really sucks that light comes through on that. Oh well. No, I wanted something that you can get ASAP, and that was a goal, and I think I've achieved that. Anyway, as always, if you've liked this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you've never subscribed to me before, so you're always able to catch up and stay on top of new episodes. And I hope to see you on the next episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.